Hi everyone, I hope you're having a fabulous day. If you are new here, please consider subscribing, tapping the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any future readings. This one's gonna be on how you think they feel versus how they really feel. Before we get into the reading, a few things to note, guys. If there's anything that you enjoy about this reading, please don't hesitate to give me a like, give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. It does help my channel grow. Also, I do have a Patreon channel, so if you're looking for, other types of readings, I do offer them. I don't just do pick a card readings. We have a lot of fun over there, so you might want to consider joining, okay? Links to everything will be in the description box, including timestamps. So your amethyst will be your pile 1. Your citrine, your circle quartz citrine ball crystal will be number 2. Your jade will be pile 3, and then your rectangular citrine will be pile 4. Okay, so let's get into it, starting with pile 1. Okay, so our beautiful amethyst. Let's see what's going on with you guys. Our beautiful, beautiful amethyst. We will get into these cards in a bit. So if you missed the intro, guys, I do have a Patreon channel. You might want to check it out. I do offer different types of readings there. We have a lot of fun. Link will be in the description box. Okay, so our first row will be how you think they feel, and our bottom row will be how they really feel, okay? Okay, so it looks like to me you think that they feel that they do have a pull towards you, okay? You feel it in your bones. I feel like with the moon, it's like with the moon card here, this makes me feel like it's like your intuition. Something's telling you, it's like in your gut, you can't explain it, that they do feel a pull. They're very much attracted. But I'll tell you with the star card, this is very much spiritual, okay? You know, without a doubt, whether they've told you or not, that they have to feel what this is between you. There's something magical going on. There's something esoteric kind of going on. It's not just like your casual meeting of minds. You know they feel it, okay? You know they feel it. It's like, without a shadow of doubt, I know they feel this. I just know they do, okay? Whether it could be like maybe the way they look at you, or maybe the way they behave. There could be certain body languages, but you know without a shadow of a doubt that they feel this connection. With the strength card, I feel like there's elements of you feeling like they're being strong when it comes to this. Now, this could kind of translate into when someone's kind of putting up a fight or being a little stubborn with the connection, as in maybe not coming forward, or they're kind of like, you can tell for them it's kind of hard. This is a hard relationship, or they make you feel like they have to be strong with it. So this could be like resistance, to be honest, when someone's like resistant to us. Just to give you like an example, this kind of points to someone, like let's say, for example, I'm not saying this is your example, but when like someone, let's say you see someone who you can tell they're in love with you, but they're being so shy about it, or like they kind of get fidgety, or it's like they don't know how to it's like you're doing something to them, but for them it's hard to take, so that they don't know how to behave, something like along these lines. Now with the World card here, this could point to some sort of like an online relationship. It doesn't have to, but I will tell you, so if it's not that it's an online relationship, I feel like this person watches you, or this person is somehow watching you with the World card. Now, if this is not social media, it could just be this person like looks at you a lot, or that that they find out information about you. It's like, why are they doing that? Like, why are they doing that? Why are they doing that but not coming forth? It could be like this kind of like little kind of petty ways about somebody, where it's like they're kind of being sneaky, but they're not coming forward. They're in love with you, but it's like, why do you do all of this instead of just come like towards me? Okay. I feel like with the Three of Swords here, I feel to some degree you think that They are in love with you, but they also are afraid of this love. They're afraid of it. You could be accurate with that. You could really be accurate with that. I'll tell you though, with the moon card here, I really would say with the moon card here as a reader, never mind this reading, you're probably really on par with your suspicions, because when you have the moon card here, it's telling me that like you might be a very, I don't know, sensitive person, or a person who's receptive to things. So you could be accurate. You probably are actually 100% accurate with your views of them. So I feel like how you think they feel is like they are in love with you. You do something to them. But then there's like this other stuff, you know, where it's like why are they not just coming straight forward? It's like I feel like there's like a beating around the bush, or like watching me but like not doing anything. Something along these lines, okay? Now let's find out what's really going on with them, okay? How are they really feeling? So I feel like to some degree, you're like a loss with the Five of Cups, or they feel like maybe it's kind of like it's been too long. You know, with the Prince of Pentacles here, the Knight of Pentacles, this, and you know, also with the Knight of Wands, this feels to me like very immature behavior. So I don't know if they to some degree feel like they've kind of taken too long with this, or it's like too late or something like that on their end to kind of make a move, you know? This makes me feel like, you know, people can really feel like this, guys, where it's like, you know they should have made a move a long time ago, but it's just too long. It's been too long. And now you're like almost someone, I wouldn't say totally in the past, but you kind of are in the past, as in maybe you guys don't speak. I don't know, okay? Now with the Queen of Swords here, I feel like because you're represented as a queen and they are like knights, you to some degree make them feel like you're out of their league. Queen of Swords is a bad bee. She's a bad bee, okay? And she's a bad bee who doesn't take no shit. She's really straightforward. She really has her ducks in a row. She really is going to be that type of person who's going to embody those things where it's like, you need to come for her, okay? She's not going to really, you know, be that woman who's going to be, I don't know, you know, making a man feel very comfortable so that she's going to go out of her way to kind of go get him. I hope you know what I mean by that. With the Queen of Swords, you could be a little intimidating for this person. I mean, this could go in all different facets. I'm not saying that you're a mean person, but they could feel like maybe they're honestly like not attractive enough for you, or this is pointing to something else for me as well too. I don't know if you're aware of this, but people really do this out there. There's people who will not get into relationships with other people because they think that they're just way too good looking, and they don't want to even deal with any type of thing where they might lose them, because maybe a lot of people might want them out there. So they tend to kind of go for people who are less attractive than them. This happens, okay? This is kind of what I'm feeling here. So there's something about you that is just intimidating and is making them not kind of come forward to you. But that's not your fault though. This is not your fault, okay? With the Death card here, I feel like they feel like it's over to some degree, or it's just, I don't know. It's just like with the Death card, it could be very much like not happening. But I'll tell you, they think about you all the time. Now, if you are picking up on that, where you're just like, okay, this person's not coming near me, or trying to make any kind of effort, but all they do is think about me, or I feel this, or I'm thinking about all of them, it might not even be coming from you, okay? And you gotta really be careful with that, because energy is everything. And I've experienced that multiple times in my life where I couldn't get somebody off my mind, and I realized it was coming from them after certain things that happened, okay? So I think there's like a strong pull here still to you. But at the same time, with the Death card, I don't know that anything is happening, and I think it has a lot to do with this person. They're emotionally immature because they're represented by knights, not kings. So this person's taken way too long. I think this whole thing between the two of you has been going on for a while. It's like, I feel like it's like way past the expiration date, okay? So how they feel, they're still very attracted. They still think about you, but at the same time, they feel like it's kind of like over, or they missed their chance with this, okay? something to this degree. Now let's find out what's really happening, okay? Let's find out what's really happening here. So forgiving and learning, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So I think you're either in this or you're about to go into it or something along those lines. But it says that you should forgive and learn. So I don't know what those lessons are for you. You know, you'll have to tailor it to your own situation. But there's something about the separation that it's like it's happening for a reason. Now, try to kind of figure that out, because it could be as small as maybe this person is just not really up to par with maybe what you would want in life. Sometimes we get protected from that. We don't even realize it. We want somebody, but then we're like, why is it not happening? It's because maybe if you actually really knew the person, you might not really feel as the way you did before. Now, I think to some degree, this separation, I think, is on this person's part because they're not making any kind of moves, like I said, okay? So I think a lot of it has to do with them, but they do feel a pull towards you. I can't deny that. Absolutely. There's definitely a pull there, but there could be a lot of like self-esteem issues on this person's part. I don't know, that you may not know about, you know, because honestly, confident people go for things. They really do. And this is why you see sometimes out there, you know, maybe two people together and one looks really different than the other. And you're like, how did that happen? Probably because the person was really confident and went for it. And that other person was attracted by their confidence, okay? So there could be something going on here with this person, okay? Like how they feel about themselves. According to Greek mythology, humans were originally created with 4 arms, 4 legs, and a head with 2 faces. Fearing their power, Zeus split them into 2 separate beings, condemning them to spend their lives in search of the other half. So you could be on some sort of a journey, and I'm not saying that this person is, you know, your person, but you could be on some sort of a journey, and this could be like twin flame energy, where maybe this was like a preparation thing, okay, for the next person to come in. Maybe this has a lot to do with the forgiving and learning, because through these connections, you're supposed to learn a lot, okay? It's really not about the other person. I really hope you know that. It's really about what you learn from them and how you kind of, in a way, improve your life, okay? In the end, you tried and you cared, and sometimes that is enough. So these cards want you to know that you've done everything you were supposed to do. You know, I don't know how you go forth with this, but just know that you did your part, and that whatever you did was enough. So I'm not really saying here to kind of take any kind of action. That's up to you. But I would say you've done your part. So when it comes to this relationship, if it's been very difficult for you, or if you've kind of tried and you just don't understand what's going on, just know that you don't need to try anymore because you've tried enough. It's maybe up to this person now to kind of like the ball's in their court, okay? Don't be so hard on yourself, please. Keep your thoughts positive. So there could be elements of this relationship that have made you feel not the greatest, okay? It's been tough. I can see that, how it could be tough. But keep everything positive, because there could be something that comes out of this, okay? There could be even maybe more people, another maybe relationship that comes out of this. That, like I said, this was the prep for it, okay? So keep all your thoughts positive. Don't really feel like this was an SHIT show, that it was there for no reason. It seems to me that this you learned something from this, okay? So the thoughts can be kept positive because you've learned something. And when we can learn something, that's always amazing, okay? It's always amazing to learn something from something, because then we go forward and we do things differently. So this could have been a learning lesson, okay? But yeah, I think you had a great reading, guys. Let me know what you thought, and thank you so much for watching. Okay, so our circle crystal citrine, pile 2, our beautiful citrine. Guys, citrine is my favorite crystal. I just find it gives me like sort of beautiful energy. We'll get into these cards in a bit, especially when I'm sleeping. It kind of keeps the nightmares at bay, I find. So our top row will be how you think they feel, And then the bottom row will be how they really feel, okay? If you missed my intro, guys, I do have a Patreon account. I offer different types of readings there, not just pick a cards. We have a lot of fun. You might want to check it out, okay? Give me a moment. There's a lot here. Okay, so how you think they feel. So you think they feel like, okay, so we have the Empress here. Let's just start slowly. So you're aware that they think you're stunning. This could be in subtle things like the way they look at you, the attention they give you. Maybe they've literally told you that you're beautiful. So you can feel like the sexual attraction is there. You're not confused about that. You really do feel like, okay, yeah, they think I'm hot. They think I'm attractive. You feel like they really do want to have something with you, with the 10 of Cups. Maybe they are forward about it. Maybe they've talked to you about it. It's almost like someone who it's like they want to be with me, but then it's like something holds them up. Now, with the Judgment card here, this could point to a few things here. So you think they feel like maybe there's, even though they want to have a happy ending with you, or they would like to have something with you, there's something that holds them back. With the Judgment card, this could be a plethora of things. This could be like maybe they voiced, or maybe it's obvious, you know, maybe they haven't voiced it, but maybe you guys are different like races. Maybe you're different religions. Maybe one is poor, one is rich. I don't know, maybe, but there's like a lot of complications here with the Judgment card. I mean, this could literally be societal program, like what would people think? Something along the line. This could be like maybe different age gaps. I mean, you name it. Anything that would be like a societal program, okay, where would stop two people from getting together. I feel like you really feel like this person loves you deeply, but it's like they're not really willing to kind of maybe take the leap or maybe be serious about this. With the Magician, this can point to maybe somebody who's, I don't want to say a player, but it's just like their energy is scattered, you know, maybe they are, oh, okay, I just got something else here. Maybe they could be married, okay, and they're cheating. That's not for all of you out there, okay, but there could be a situation here where this person's a magician where, you know, they know that they can't really, you know, they feel like they can't really maybe give to this, or, you know, maybe they're not focused just on you. There's something here with a scattered energy with the Magician. So if they're not married and they want to have a happy ending with you, it's not like they're really maybe doing anything about it, because I feel like with the Magician, this could also point to someone who's like interested in a lot of different people, okay? Or they're wishy-washy or flighty, something along those lines, okay? Where flighty, like I'm really feeling like that flighty energy. So how you think they feel, maybe they've been vocal about it. Like you feel like, yes, they do love you. They do care about you. They think you're really stunning, but they don't really show it maybe, or they're just tied up with a lot of other things that they think about when it comes to you, which, like what I said with the Judgment card here, you know, this is like something that's stopping them from really going full. And then it's like, it's interesting. I know this is how you think they feel about you, but I'll tell you, you don't really trust them. You don't really trust them. I don't think they trust themselves, to be honest. Maybe they're just not ready. Maybe it's the commitment thing that they voiced, okay? Or maybe that's the way that they behave. You know, yes, this person likes me. They talk about me, you know, in the greatest light, but they're coming across as flighty and non-committal. Like they don't maybe have it in them to commit. So maybe there's something, things that they do that makes you feel like, okay, they wouldn't be able to commit. Something along these lines with the Magician. This is flaky behavior. So this is very straightforward to me. Very straightforward with the top row. Now let's find out what's really going on, okay? How they really feel. This person is like starting off this with a 3 of Swords. I think this person has a lot of demons in their past. I think they are just like, I don't know if they've been hurt before. I don't know if they don't trust things or people. But I'm going to tell you, they don't really trust you. They don't trust you to some degree. And I know that could be hurtful because you probably are sitting there, well, I didn't do nothing to them, but I don't know. Sometimes people feel things and we never really understand why. It's just the way it is. But they feel overburdened by this connection, overburdened. And I think it's interesting here with this Seven of Wands because they're actually being forced to look at themselves a lot with this connection, and they don't really like what they're seeing as far as what, like, themselves, okay? So I feel like this person is really on the journey of growth, and you've done that for them. Just meeting you has kind of forced them into kind of looking at who they are. But again, we have that Hierophant sitting here. So there's something that does stop them. So you're accurate in what you feel, but there's something that stops them from feeling like completely like whole when it comes to you. With the Hierophant, this can be anything. Like I said, like societal programming. This could be, I mean, we have a work card here. I don't know if there's like, it's, you know, work cards, work situations. Sorry. Work situations are very weird. They're very weird. Like when we meet people that we have a crush on or we like in the workplace, that is so tricky. It's so tricky because it's still so frowned upon, you know? But there's something that holds them back with you. So I think this person actually, when we talk about how they feel about you, they're very preoccupied with other things. So even though they have thoughts of you, I think they're going through a lot right now. And with the Two of Pentacles, they could be juggling a lot of stuff. I mean, this could be their workload as well, okay? So I don't know how much this person is thinking about you at the moment. I think you've kind of pushed them into kind of self-growth somehow. And they're very preoccupied with that. But I will say with the Three of Swords, I feel like there's a lot going on with this person that kind of stops them from being able to feel like you are the Empress to them, you know, like as if they could have you, they could be with you, they could feel good. They have a lot of demons. They have a lot of demons. And I don't mean like literal demons. I just mean they have a lot of stuff to work out with themselves. And they're very busy right now. So this person could not be in a good state of mind right now. You know, the Ten of Wands can even point to kind of sometimes depression or anxiety with what they're holding, with like within their own, you know, basket, you know, of life, what they're taking on right now. I'm going to still draw, I have more cards so we can find out what's really going on between the two of you, but this is very interesting because it's very clouded. It's very clouded, the relationship here for me, even as a reader to read through. It seems like there's a lot of clouded energy here where two people are not being able to really go forth towards each other, okay? Because there's so much emotional baggage or there's so much things to clear on both sides that it's kind of like they have to do this work first, okay? So let's just see what's going on between you guys. Let's find out what's really, really going on. So heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So there's definitely romantic feelings between you two. I think there's a lot that needs to be said. I don't know how much has been said, but I think this person on this person's end, they have a lot to say that they should say, just so that you don't have to be confused anymore, you know? They could be very flighty in their actions. So I think the heart-to-heart conversations have a lot to do with just clearing up like what's going on, because I think their actions don't match what their words are, okay? But they need to kind of say more. They do when it comes to you. I think you affect this person a lot, but this person will never maybe admit to it. Like I said, this is a very stubborn person. This is also a person who has a lot to get like clear, okay? And can you imagine if they really do believe in whatever the societal programming is of this Judgment card? That would be a lot to clear because That's kind of like what maybe this person was brought up with. And now they have to relearn something new, you know? So there's a lot going on here, but I think the heart-to-heart conversations about the romantic feelings need to be had. They definitely do have romantic feelings for you, okay? 100% they do. So let's see what else is going on. You are spiritually connected to those you love. So you are spiritually connected to this person. Don't think like it's all in your head, or if you're feeling to some degree like you just don't understand what is going on between the two of you, because it can be very confusing. Just know that it's real. This is your sign that you're not nuts, okay? You feel connected to this person for a reason. Now, what that reason is, you will have to kind of, you know, figure that one out. This is a general reading. I can't read beyond that, but you are connected. Stop criticizing yourself. You are perfect just the way you are. So I don't know if this person is like, makes you feel like you have flaws or something's wrong with you, because they're not kind of coming like towards you the way that you want to. You don't do that to yourself, okay? It says stop criticizing yourself, and it actually really has nothing to do with you. Like I said, this person has a lot of demons, a lot, and they have a lot of clearing to do. I think that you are, as represented as the Empress, you're just too much of an amazing person that they cannot, I feel like, be whole with you unless they clear up what's going on within themselves. They need to. It's imperative. This person will never be able to be in like a very, you know, healthy, committed relationship unless they do their work, okay? And that's what I feel like this connection is about, is that, you know, for you guys to kind of do what you're supposed to do on your end, to help yourself grow. You know, it's not just about being with each other. Yes, it can be about that, but I think there's a lot of work that needs to be taking place before that happens, okay? Trust your intuition, she's always right. So I think this card was put with this pile to say that you don't even need this reading, to be honest. You know everything within yourself. I think you're very in tune, especially if you're the Empress. You're very in tune with what's going on between the two of you, and even maybe with this person. So you could be maybe having telepathic, you know, telepathy between the two of you. Maybe you get stuff in dream state, but you are aware, okay? You're aware of what is going on. And I think you're aware to some degree of what this person needs to do, you know? So with this one, you know, trust your intuition with respect to this relationship. That's kind of what the cards want to say. Going forward, do only what feels right to you. Don't do anything that doesn't feel right. Trust your intuition too, as far as being patient with yourself as well. Patient with this relationship. I'm not saying to hold your life up, but just trust your intuition when it comes to this, okay? Whatever you, regardless of what I've even said, or whatever you even see out there with other pick-a cards, you listen to yourself always, okay? So the citrine pile, our circle citrine pile here, wow, that was deep, guys. I know it was a lot to take in, but let me know what you thought, and thank you so much for watching. Okay, so our beautiful jade crystal. Let's see what's going on with you guys. Oh my goodness, this reading has been so deep. Let's see what's going on with you guys. If you missed my intro, guys, I do have a Patreon channel account. The link to the description, it will be in the description box. I do offer different types of readings, not just pick cards, and we have a lot of fun over there, so you might want to check it out. Okay, let's get into this, guys. Okay, so how you think they feel about you? I feel like you feel like they don't really want anything really to do with you. They could be very mean. I feel like we have two swords here, a Knight of Swords and a King of Swords. You feel like they don't really want anything to do with you. Maybe other women are always on their mind, like they don't like you. Maybe other women, like they like other women, or there's something with a band of harems here, okay? So I don't know if it's that like they're always, you think maybe they're interested in somebody else, or maybe they're a player, I don't know, or that they're, I don't know, there's something here with other women or other people. Like you just feel like they're just kind of have their focus on there. But it's interesting with this top row, I just feel like you are hard on yourself about this person. like you're hard on yourself about this person. Like they just don't like me. They don't want me. They're mean to me. Something like along those lines. You feel like they're also very busy, maybe doing something afar. I don't know if this is like work. They have no time for you. You know, this card here, Five of Pentacles, is very much with toxic energy when it comes to a relationship. So it's like, I don't know here with this one. It's like, I don't know. There's some sort of toxic energy within this pile. It's like, I don't know. Maybe they treat you toxically. I don't know. Maybe they treat you, it is an imbalance here. It's flaky. I don't know. I can't deny though. It's like with this top row, it's like, I don't even feel like you feel like there's not even a smidge of like good news here or something of how you think they feel. It's like you just think that they just don't like you. They don't want anything to do with you. You know, maybe with the swords energy, they've said mean things. Whoa, this is like heavy. If someone actually felt like this is kind of sad in a way, you know? I don't know if you've kind of walked away from this person as well, too. I don't know if you've walked away. Maybe you're just inquiring about someone from the past. But it's like you just couldn't take it anymore for some reason. I don't know. Or you're just thinking about things right now, you know, of like, you know, King of Swords would be very flaky, very in their heart, mind, and not in their heart. So I think this person is really tough when it comes to you. You think they're being very tough when it comes to you. They're not in their heart center when it comes to you. I think you think that there was something, but it's like they don't show it, you know? And then we have this other bunch of harems here. So I don't know if maybe your mind is playing tricks on you right now and saying maybe you don't think that, you know, you're their type, or you're pretty enough for them, or something along these lines. But it's like something like that, and it's sad a bit, you know? Now, I don't want to spend too much time on this top part because it's very like what I said, there's nothing more to it. So let's just find out here what's going on. Let's find out what they really think. You've impacted them. You've really impacted them with the Hermit card. I feel like with the Hermit and the Six of Swords, they've actually been catapulted into kind of really like looking at themselves and their life. And they're just like, I mean, Six of Swords can be even like a mental journey. It can be any type of journey. But there's a sadness when it comes to you, I feel like. Because it's like, I think with the Hermit card, this person thinks about you a lot when they're alone. But I think they're actually upset, though, that you've kind of done this to them. So what do I mean by this, guys? So sometimes when we meet people, we have like a certain type of intense connection with them that makes us start like, it starts unraveling our whole lives, okay? And this is like, could be even twin flame energy. Twin flame energy will do this to you. So I feel like you've kind of pushed this person to kind of really like look at themselves. And I feel like to some degree, like, I don't know if they have equated that this has happened because of you, but I feel like there's something about you that makes them, I feel like in a way, not upset, but it's like, it's too much. It's too much. It's too hard. I feel like with the Two of Swords, they can't see clearly. It's interesting because it's like they know they're supposed to come towards you, but they don't do it. So it's like they're ignoring their feelings. And like I said, the King of Swords will live in his mind. He will live in his mind all day long. And he can be as stubborn as maybe he wants to send an email to somebody and he will sit there and for 2 weeks trying to freaking figure out how to write it, okay? And then delete it, and then write again and delete it. Like his mind will be his worst enemy, okay? So he can't see clearly when it comes to you. You're actually the Queen of Wands, which is a stunner of a person, beautiful, you're too much for this person, actually, to be honest, though. He's not ready for you. He's not ready for you. What you can take away from this, though, is that, it really has nothing to do with you. So all those thoughts that you had up top really have nothing to do with you. This person's just going through something. They're angry. They're angry at their life. They're angry at the fact that they can't be who they are anymore. Maybe they were a big player, okay, with all these harems, and now it's like you've come along. They feel this way about you, but they're being so stubborn about it. And then they try to go out with these harems after, and it's like it doesn't do anything for them. It's like you're still there in their head. So it's like their old ways of maybe forgetting about somebody and going off with other harems is not working anymore, okay? So they're being plagued actually really by this feeling that comes over them where they're supposed to come after you or go to you, but then they don't. So they're conflicted right now, like hugely, with that Two of Swords, very conflicted, and it drives them crazy. It drives them crazy. And it would drive a King of Swords crazy because, like I said, this person, a King of Swords, they don't really know. It's not really in their nature to kind of be feeling things from the heart center. They're very much about control. They very much like to lead their life in control, and it's difficult for them. It's difficult for them when something like this happens to them. They don't know how to be in it, so they have to learn how to be in it. This type of energy where they have such strong emotions for somebody. So I'm gonna say that they have strong emotions for you, absolutely, because then why would they feel like this? They want to come close to you, they want to come near you, but they just don't know how to. You could be too much of a woman for them as well, too. Look at that Queen of Wands. Look at the way she's looking at us. You got to come correct to her. You can't come halfway or half-ass. She's not going to deal with that. She wants a man. This person, I don't think is a man. I think this person is half little boy, to be honest. And if you're a man watching, just apply it to a woman. But this person's very conflicted. So you're actually taking this whole thing wrong when you say that they don't like you, they don't want anything to do with you. It's not that. It couldn't be further from the truth, okay? They're very affected by you, so much so that they're contemplating their whole life right now of, how do I continue now like this, I'm going to have to start changing some things about myself, That's what it looks like to me. So, don't what you're thinking is not totally accurate. It's just they're very fazed by you. They're very attracted, but there's a heart connection here that they're not used to. Okay, they're probably used to these harems where it's like, the one night stands, or you know how it goes. I don't think I need to explain it to you guys. You guys are very intelligent people, but let's find out now what's like really going on between the two of you. Okay, give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So just generally, don't be too hard on yourself when it comes to this relationship. I think there's a lot of things behind the scenes that you're not aware of, okay? Things that this person will never reveal, I feel, or you'll never find out about, but just stay optimistic that what you're feeling for this person is what they feel for you. Now, I feel like also stay optimistic about your love life also means keep the door open, okay, for other people, okay? I'm not saying it. I would never give the advice that you should wait for this person, okay? I never give that advice, period, okay, that anybody should be waiting around for anybody. But there could be something about your love life that changes soon, okay? Maybe someone else could come in who's ready for you. So it says to just stay optimistic about your love life, period. You know what? I really feel like you're a great catch. I really do. Like when I look at her and I look at this whole reading, I feel like you have a lot to offer. You just happen to kind of stumble upon this relationship where I think this person actually needed you. Whereas they needed to meet you and they needed to kind of work on themselves. Stuff will happen like that, okay? It's called twin flame energy, okay? And I say energy, I don't say person, because sometimes we orchestrate these things from our higher self to kind of help us. So, through meeting other people, we are catapulted into working on ourselves. So I think you've helped this person a lot. I don't know how much they've helped you. They could have maybe taught you some lessons, but I think to some degree it's more on their end. They needed to learn. So just give it a chance. You know, there could be maybe even a revival happening soon. This thing could come back. You never know. I would say stay open to even that as well. Stay open to everything. Okay. Let's see what these two cards say. Fall in love when you are ready, not when you are lonely. So, you might just, okay, this could be actually for this person. I don't know if they're ready, but you might not be ready either, okay? There could be parts of your personality that you have more things to work on as well. But I think maybe when you two met, there could have been elements of this where it just wasn't the right time. It could progress though. It could progress where you two become ready, okay? You want a person who comes in your life, into your life by accident, but stays on purpose. So, I think this person has a lot going on, you know? So I think when I read this part where it says stay optimistic about your love life, I think there's other opportunities coming your way, okay? Where it will be the right type of feeling and you'll feel great about it. You'll feel secure in it. You'll feel 100%. You'll feel like it all makes sense and it's easy, okay? It's easy. So there could be a soulmate headed in, a soulmate, okay? Where we all know the soulmates are a lot easier to deal with, okay? But keep yourself open is what my point is. You are perfectly beautiful. So like I said here with the other harems, I don't know if maybe you felt like maybe you weren't this person's type or, you know, they didn't like you. Maybe you started to get really criticizing about yourself, you know, oh, what if it's maybe because of the size of me or maybe, you know, I'm not really their type. It's saying here you're perfectly beautiful. So really stop with that. It has nothing to do with you, okay? It has a lot to do with this person's inner demons. And you are stunning. You're gorgeous. You could probably get a date. Like, it would not be hard for you, okay? You have a banging personality. You have confidence about you. Look at this woman, how confident she is, okay? She has a little weight on her, but does she care? No, she's wearing her little sports bra and her little panties. And she's just like, here I am, you know? So don't you worry. It has nothing to do with you. You're stunning. And, you know, you might be a type of person who's just really, you know, a soul that is signed up to kind of just help people in life. This could have been one of the persons or people that you helped, okay? Just by meeting them. So you could be maybe a person who, I don't know, through your connections with people, this is kind of maybe what happens to them, you know? You send people off on journeys. You could be a catalyst for many people. I really hope you know what that means, okay? But you're perfectly beautiful. You have nothing to worry about. There's nothing really wrong with you, okay? So when I said that you know, I think that this person doesn't like you, got to stop with that, okay? Because that will play on your mind, okay? Wow, Jade. Let me know what you thought and thank you so much for watching. Okay. So our rectangular citrine, our last but not least pile. We will save these for after. The top row will be how you think this person feels about you, and then the bottom row will be how they really feel. Now, if you missed my intro, guys, I do have a Patreon account. I offer different types of readings over there. You might want to check it out. I will be actually doing a reading today on the Matrix and why it's glitching and crashing like crazy and what you should know. Okay. So let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. Okay, so how you think this person feels about you is that with the King of Cups, I feel like you think this person does have feelings for you, but they're passive aggressive about it, okay? A King of Cups will be very passive aggressive about it. He's a water sign, okay? So I feel like to some degree, he's not spilling the beans completely. I feel like with the Two of Swords, he can't see clearly about something, or he's indecisive about something. This could be his behavior towards you as indecisive or wishy-washy. This is like your mixed messages. This is like you're all in one day and then all out the other day. Or then it's like with the Four of Swords, there's no contact. See what I'm saying here with, it's like immediate contact, and then we have dead energy. And then we have the hangman here. So you feel like this person is unsure of you, because I think you equate, I mean, everybody would, it's not like you're not normal, but everybody would equate, you know, real feelings to kind of proper action. I think this person's not taking proper action towards you. So it leaves you in a state of confusion because of what you think, you know, a person should be doing when they feel this way about you. So I think with the King of Cups, this person could be very charming. So it's like you feel like maybe you bring out something in them. Maybe they're very attracted to you. Maybe they've expressed this to you. But I can't deny the fact that it's like there's up and down behavior. But there's something here with the Two of Swords. It's like, I don't know if they haven't confessed everything to you, or if they haven't made their thoughts clear or their intentions clear, but there's something here along those lines. And with Four of Swords, this could point to kind of like blocks of time where you don't hear from them, or maybe they outright just ghost you, you know, and you're just like, what the hell, you know? So I think how you think they feel, it's like confused energy. I think you don't feel like they really like you that much. They're probably confused about you or what they want to do with you. But very much confused. Like there's a confused energy here. With the Hanged Man, though, it's interesting. I think to some degree, you know how you make this person feel. And maybe you feel like because of how attracted they are to you, they're maybe in a state of Hanged Man where it feels like it's just maybe like they're shy, or like they don't know how to kind of deal with it, but there's something along those lines of that where, you know, and the King of Cups can be a shy person, but maybe you are just equating all of this to him being shy or this person being shy. But there's a confused energy with the Two of Swords for sure. It's like this person hasn't really dropped the ball yet on like maybe how they're feeling. So I don't know what's going on here. And then the Four of Swords, it's like you feel like maybe they're not that serious about you because they go for periods of time with not talking to you. So you're in your head, it's like, well, how could they really care about me? Because why would they want to stay away from me if they loved me so much or they were so into me, you know? Now let's find out what's really going on here. With the Strength card and the Prince of Cups, Princess of Cups, Page of Cups, and the Four of Wands, and the Sun card. You know, I'm going to jump to the Six of Cups just so I can explain this part first after. With the Six of Cups, there's definitely a connection here. They feel, how they really feel is they feel tied to you. They feel something familiar. They feel like, I'm not saying that they know this consciously, but I think they feel like you're part of their soul family. So that's why they feel such a, the depth of this connection. You make them feel very happy, but I can't deny the fact that we have a Nine of Swords here. And why is the Strength card here when we're talking about, you know, reaching out? There's something that's blocking them. Now, I don't know if this is they have a girlfriend or they have a family. This might be this, but if they don't, if they're not married, I think the very thought of being with you scares the hell out of them, because I think with the King of Cups, I think this person ruins a lot of their chances for themselves. So I think they know they could be very happy with you, but then there's something about the relationship that they're questioning, like it's too good to be true. I feel like they stay away or they go through these periods of time because I think there's something about you that hurts them. This is really weird. I don't know if this is like a twin flame energy situation where sometimes when you get with these people, you get the fear kicks in. I mean, I've had this before. I couldn't even be around my twin flame for more than 2 minutes because I would literally, like, my whole body would get hot and I would just want to run away. There's something here where you're just like too good to be true, or they just like, they don't, like, they're mistrusting something, or they don't believe in it like 100% when it comes to you. I think they feel like they're being tricked. You know, so I think you actually do a lot to them. I think you make them actually very nervous. It's interesting with the Page of Cups. They would love nothing more to express themselves. But I can't deny the fact that we have the Strength card here before it. So I feel like there's a block. There's a block here with this. Maybe you're not supposed to be. Maybe these periods of separation are meant to happen so that you guys can do something in that time within yourselves, like as far as grow. I don't know. But I can't deny the fact that they do have feelings for you. So then it's like, what's the holdup? Nine of Swords, there's way too much thinking going on here on this person's part, you know? I don't know if they're also suffering with something like in their own life. This could be something to do with themselves. Now, I don't know what that could be, okay? That could be anywhere from like a depression to maybe like a loss of somebody. I don't know. But I'll tell you with the Nine of Swords, this is not clear thinking whatsoever. They're thinking way too much about this connection. So much so that I feel like putting things that are not there. Like they're starting to overthink, you know? We will find out in the other cards what's really going on between the two of you, but I need to like dissect this more. I need to dissect this more because this to me is like ridiculous, to be honest. You could literally really make them nervous too and shy, and they're not able to be themselves. This could be to some degree. Their feelings of you could be so strong that they've never felt it before, and this is why they stay away. Can I just be really real with you? This happens. This really happens. I've experienced something like this, even with myself, where I've had such intense feelings for somebody. I didn't even know how to be myself around them, okay? I didn't even know how to be just calm. I was jittery. This is giving me that same feeling here, but it doesn't mean I didn't like them. So my actions would show this awkwardness and would confuse the hell out of the person. But then deep down, I was so madly in love, okay? So I really do feel with this pile, this person's madly in love with you. And I actually, as opposed to other piles, don't feel like there's any kind of real obstacles. I feel like the obstacle is the person himself and trying to kind of just digest kind of what they're feeling so that they can come forward, you know? But it's like, they better get it together soon because I don't think you're going to be waiting around forever, you know? Because I see here they want to express their feelings, okay? They want to express them. It's not like they don't. They do. And I feel like to some degree they want to talk about this connection, like with the Six of Cups, like, oh my God, do you feel this? I've never felt this before. You know, do I know you? Like, I feel like they want to ask you too if they know you because they feel to some degree they know you. What that really is though, it could be something like, you know, your vibration is the same, or you could maybe know them from, you know, the past. Okay. So we kind of tend to do that where we're like, do I know you? Do I know you? And what it is the heart knows, the soul knows, but the mind can't make, you know, the mind cannot make comprehension of it, okay? Now let's find out what's really going on between you two, because I think I'm dying to know that. Let's see here with these two cards. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. So I think this person in the future will kind of learn how to I think the universe is going to keep attacking them with you, okay? You will continue to be on this person's mind. They will have no choice but to come forward. So I think you'll hear from them again. And I'm saying that this could be anything like a message, I don't know, message, Instagram message, I don't know, 5D, I don't know, but there will be a reconciliation of this because I feel like this is too intense. So they will come back because it's like the connection and the string, the cord between you two is too strong to stay away. And it's saying for you to have trust. So trust that even though it looks very weird right now, it might not always look like that. I think this person is just kind of sorting themselves out when it comes to you on how to kind of proceed. So trust that it's not like the end game here. I think this relationship has a ways to go. It does. And this person, I feel like, really feels strongly towards you. So it's not like they can forget you, okay? You're not forgettable. You're not a person that they're just going to be like, you know, getting over or the love will fade. This is strong. This is really strong, okay? Let's see what these two cards say. The reason it hurts so much to separate is because our souls are connected. So I think you're really hurting over this. I think this person's really hurting too, okay? It's a very confusing relationship. I think maybe this could be in the beginning, or maybe, I don't know, maybe it's not in the beginning, but you're still sorting out what the hell is going on here, because it just feels so intense and something like you've never felt before, okay? So this person wants you to know that it hurts to separate or not to be around you. But don't look at the separation like what you think it is, okay? This person, when they're not around you or they don't see you, they hurt. They hurt just as much as you do. Never give up on something you really want. So these cards are calling for you to have faith. They really are. And they're saying don't give up on it. Keep an open heart about it. I'm not saying stop living your life. I'm not saying if someone else comes along, don't go on that date. But don't give up on this. You know, there's more to go. I feel like there's more to go, but I could see how this relationship could feel like a lot, because look at this girl, like look at her. She has the water up over her nose. Like she's sinking in this, you know, like the feeling of this is so intense, and the hurt and the love and everything. It's a lot. So she's almost, you know, fully under the water. She can't take anymore. Okay. Let go of control and relax into flow. So I think this is calling for you to have a moment where you just let go and let God. Stop trying to figure it out. Stop trying to see what you can do maybe about this. This is calling for you to like throw your hands up and just give it to God. Just let it unfold the way it's supposed to do. And really, you know, think about that saying, if it's meant to be, it will be. And also, if I release someone and they come back to me, they were always mine. Get into those kind of like the flows of those types of things where we're not trying to control anything or say, you know, well, why is this person treated? Like, don't overthink it. Just release it. Like, release it and really start to get into that type of energy. Like if it's meant to be, it will be, okay? That's all you can do. That's especially if this is resonating with you. I can see how this is a lot, but that's the best. Like in my past, when I had a situation like this, that's exactly what I had to do. And where I'm at right now, I've realized everything worked out the way it was supposed to work out, okay? That's what you can do, and that's how you can feel better, okay? So this fourth citrine, rectangular citrine pile, amazing. Let me know what you thought, and thank you so much for watching.